Hello everyone. How many times have you been driving down the road and looked over to see a vehicle hauling a trailer with the rear of it almost on the ground and the front way up in the air? Have you done this yourself or know that special someone who does this all the time? This isn't safe, and I'll explain why. Today we aren't trying to scare anyone, but to educate you on how to properly connect a trailer to a compatible vehicle and what can happen if this isn't done right. I can inform you on this because I have extensive experience connecting and hauling trailers as a professional truck driver and have written safety operating procedures for this process. Today, we will be covering how to check your towing capabilities and where you can find this information, the 10% rule, steps to properly connect a trailer, and finally, the possible outcomes if these steps aren't followed. Where can we find this information? You can find this information in your vehicles and your trailer's owner's manual or on an online source like I was able to. The vehicle's towing capabilities and information can be found in this or on an online source like axleadvisor.com, where I was able to find the information. I entered in my vehicle's information. It told me I have a 14,000 pound conventional towing capacity. The trailer manual, and also using hallmark.com for finding the information on this trailer. This is a 7,000 pound trailer. It weighs 3,000 pounds. It's able to carry only 4,000 pounds inside of it. Now the DOT 10% rule. The DOT 10% rule is, after researching this with the DOT representative and my insurance representative over the phone, they told me that there has to be a 10% allowance allowed for safety and braking. So you cannot haul the maximum weight this trailer is capable of hauling, and you can't tow the maximum weight this truck is able to tow. If you fall in that 10% or exceed your maximum capacity, you can be cited, fined, and ticketed, or your insurance company can deny coverage. Now you know whether or not your vehicle is capable of towing your trailer. You will need to know the proper steps of connecting it to the vehicle. We will now connect the vehicle to the trailer following these steps. Connecting the trailer. You want to inspect everything, make sure it's operating properly. You want to make sure the receiver, the hitch, and the ball meet the weight regulations that this truck is able to haul. Back the truck into position using a spotter to get it to where it needs to be. This is the way of doing this safely. You're going to lower the trailer. Onto the ball. You're not going to completely lower it. You're going to close the hitch. This prevents the trailer from moving forward or backwards and not being able to lock the hitch in place. Now you're going to finish by raising up the jack the rest of the way. You're going to connect the safety chains. You're going to plug in your electrical pigtail. When connecting all this, you need to make sure that your brake safety cable is connected. This is for if any of the equipment fails while you're towing it, or the trailer comes loose, that it will pull and engage the electronic trailer brakes inside the trailer and prevent it from losing control or going off the road. You want to double check everything. Once this is all connected, you want to walk around, inspect your trailer axles, check your lights, everything like that. You want to make sure you have the right size drop hitch in for this trailer to sit level and distribute the weight over the axles evenly. The trailer is now properly connected and sitting in the correct position. We can now discuss the outcomes if these previous steps are not followed correctly. This can result in a loss of control with the vehicle, or worse, losing the trailer completely. Improper weight distribution of the load. This trailer requires you to have 60% in the front of the trailer, 40% in the rear. That is your load that you are putting in, and a weight distribution. Now, if we load the front of the trailer too heavy, if it's too much weight on the back axle and the rear of the truck, causing the front to lift up, and you lose your steering, which causes a loss of control. Now, if you put too much weight in the rear of this trailer, it pulls up on the rear, taking weight off the back tires, allowing them to slip side to side. So when you hit the brakes, that weight transfer picks the rear end up and can cause a jackknife. Now, the key one, loss of the trailer completely. You can lose the trailer outright by these instances by a loss of control, equipment failure, or improperly connecting the trailer. This presentation was not to scare anyone with towing a trailer, but to educate you on your vehicle's capacities, loading the trailer properly, DOT and insurance guidelines and what they'll cover, connecting the trailer properly, and what can happen if these steps are not followed. Before hitting the road with any trailer, educate yourself and drive safe. Thank you.